Okay, we are talking about undoing some things so that you can start to learn how to solve equations. So I'm going to start to say things like, you need to undo plus 4. So this is where the inverse operations or opposite operations come in play. If I ask you to undo plus 4, that means you need to do the opposite of plus or addition, which is going to be subtraction. So if you're going to undo plus 4, you're going to subtract 4. When you add 4 and subtract 4, you're basically canceling them out because plus 4 minus 4 is 0. Okay, you're left with nothing. If you add 4 and subtract 4, you've got nothing. We are going to be talking about how when you use the properties of equality, if you do something to one side, you have to do it to the other side. So if you subtracted 4 here so that you could cancel this out and undo it, you would also have to do it to the other side. And that is where you would subtract 4 over here. Let's talk about more undoing. We're not going to worry about trying to solve equations yet. I just want to show you what it looks like to undo something. If you need to undo or cancel out a minus 5, you are going to add 5. Remember, if you do it to one side of an equation, you have to do it to the other. Okay? So this plus 5 minus 5 is going to cancel. Let's talk about undoing times 8. If you need to undo times 8, you're going to do the opposite of multiplication, which is division. Now, normally you would use this sign to say you're going to divide by 8, and if you have to do it to one side of the equal sign, you have to do it to the other. But now that we're going to start solving equations, I'm going to use a different way to show division. So instead of using that division sign, we're going to use a fraction bar because this also means divided by. So if we want to undo multiplication, we're going to divide by 8, the same number, because that's how you undo it. Divide by 8, because if you do it to one side of the equal sign, you have to do it to the other. Okay? And then if it's already being divided by 3, and we want to undo this divide by 3, we are going to the opposite, which is multiply by 3. And remember, if you multiply by 3 over here, you have to do it over here. So if I say, how can you undo divided by 3? You're going to say multiply by 3, because multiplication is the opposite of division. And addition and subtraction are inverse operations. They're opposites. So this should help you with your assignment today. And it is going to be very important for you to understand this when we start solving equations. See you guys later.